really good not to see anybody with bicycles hanging on the So welcome. You guys are here for the big Renaissance put together. And before we get going, let's put your hands together for Miss Welsh. She gets this going every year. And I thank her for having me introduce things to you, because for me personally, it's really cool. I get to see people every day, but it's not every day that we get to see people that are rewarded for what they've done. I know you're all here for a reason. You're here because everyone here has a 2.5 GPA or better. Everyone in here, yeah, let's hear for the 2.5 or better. Or better. You're here for a 2.5 GPA or better, which means you worked hard. You're also here because you've had 2 or less lates, or, I kind of forgot the third one. What is it? Why are you guys here? Because you're awesome and you're all Flyers fans. So that's going to be put together. But today we have a special treat for you today. All right, we do have a special treat for you. So I want you to do, like you guys always do, whether you're at a football game, basketball game, and hopefully a few baseball games this spring, put your hands together for the one, the only, Skylr.
Awesome. Hey guys, I want to do, I start every show by taking a really quick survey. So just help me out here. By round of applause, how many people here have ever either been to or seen a hypnosis show before? Anybody? Oh, a few people. How many people, this is a brand new thing, you've never seen anything like this before? How many of you are just real happy to be out of class right now? Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm going to go over a few things real quick, and then I am going to get volunteers who are going to come up and join me. And you might notice that you see me looking around the room a lot, and I do that in the beginning of the show for a special reason. I'm usually looking around to see if I still see people talking, but it's really only because it tells me that if I don't have your concentration right now, I know I probably won't have it when you're up here either. And those are the people that I really do not want to volunteer this morning. But there are actually a few types of people that I cannot hypnotize. And I openly admit this. Pretty much, let me explain this to you. If you find yourself falling in any one of the categories I'm about to mention, please stay in your seat out here today. The first type of person that I cannot hypnotize is an idiot. Now, the reason for that is, why do people always look at the person sitting next to them when I say that? And, oh, by the way, if you turn to look at the person next to you and they were already looking at you, you're the idiot. But I will tell you that really the most particular type of person I cannot work with or hypnotize is the one that I call the wise guy or the clown. That's really the person who wants to come up here today, but the only reason they want to come up here is to try to horse around or prove to me that this sort of thing doesn't work on them. And I openly admit this. If your idea is just to come up here and try to prove to me that this sort of thing doesn't work on you, please don't waste your time. Please don't waste my time, and don't waste the very important chair for somebody who wants to come up here and do this today. Also, people wonder when they come up here if I'm going to make them do something stupid or weird or ridiculous. That is exactly what's going to happen. It is a lot of fun, though. You might be interested in knowing the short time that you're going to be up here with me is actually equal to a full night's sleep for you. And that means if you come up here, you're going to have a lot of energy the rest of the day. So you can use that energy, right? But really what I wanted to mention also, people wonder what it takes to be up here, to go through the process, and concentration is the key. And I'm going to do an exercise that everybody in the room can do. I am not going to hypnotize anyone just yet. This is just simply an exercise I'd like all of you to try. So do me a favor and just sit up straight in your chairs, both feet flat on the floor, your back against the chair firmly. Just take your hands and clasp them together, interlocking or interlacing your fingers, and extend your arms straight out in front of you, locking your elbows. Take your thumbs and point them upwards towards the ceiling, but spread your thumbs apart wide enough so that you could direct your vision in between your thumbs. And once you're looking in between your thumbs, don't look up here at me, just stare right down the line in between your thumbs, everyone. Don't look up here at me, just staring right down the line in between your thumbs. I'm gonna count to 5. As I do that, 1, you're gonna find your thumbs are gonna start to move closer together. 2, I want you to imagine it's just like a magnet. We're pushing and forcing the thumbs closer and closer together. 3, imagine I took a piece of string, tied it around both your thumbs and pulled the string tighter, would cause your thumbs to move closer and closer still. 4, almost touching as they move closer and closer still. 5. Now, pull your hands apart. Turn your head, your eyes away. Your hands should come apart easily. By round of applause, how many people found that your thumbs got closer together that are out here? Now, you are the people that I am looking for because it tells me you have an excellent concentration. You have an excellent imagination. You're going to do real well if you decide to come up and try this today. I'm going to do, though, one more quick exercise. So go ahead and sit up straight in your chairs. Again, I'm not going to hypnotize anyone just yet. This time what I want you to do is take both of your hands, place them out in front of you, palms up, facing the ceiling, not touching one another nor any object. If you just hit the person sitting in front of you, then you failed that idiot stage I talked about earlier. No, arms straight out in front of you. This is a visual exercise, so please no talking and just simply close your eyes. With your eyes closed, I want you to close your eyes and just use your mind. With your eyes closed, just picture in your mind, visualize in your mind that I've just tied a bright red helium balloon around the wrist of your left hand. On the right hand, I want you to imagine that I've hung a bucket of weights or rocks, and I want you to imagine that you can actually start to feel that bright red helium balloon lifting or pulling that left arm up in the air. I want you to imagine you can feel the bucket pushing and forcing that right hand down to the ground lower and lower. Just feel that helium balloon lifting and raising that left arm up in the air, and open your eyes and look at your hands. Now, I see a lot of surprised looks out here. You should have noticed a few things, okay? You should have noticed that your hands did respond by going in the direction that I suggested. That means your left arm went up, the right arm went down. If that is the case, again, excellent concentration, excellent imagination. If your hands responded by going in the opposite direction, meaning your right arm went up and the left arm went down, basically tells me that you're an idiot. And no, it honestly tells me that for whatever reason, and I'm not necessarily sure what that reason is, it varies from person to person, but you fought the suggestions that I was giving you and you caused your hands to go in the opposite direction on purpose. Either that or you don't know your left from your right hand. But it really just takes a total concentration. Those of you that did real well, again, it's excellent imagination, excellent concentration. You're going to do real well up here today. I always try to stress this to every show that I do. It is really not so much what I do up here as much as it is the concentration that I mentioned, the imagination, the relaxation of the people that come up here is really what brings this state of mind on. I'm going to get about 10 ladies and 10 gentlemen to come up here and join me, but I'm just going to pick the ladies first. So guys, keep your hands down, but ladies that want to come up, please just raise your hand. I just want to, and I can't see too good through the light, so I'm going to try and get to all the areas. Right here in the headband right there, sure. And the two ladies sitting next to each other right over there. Right there in the third row, I think it is, right there, yep. Come on, yeah, right there, third row, right there. You two ladies can come up here. I want to get to all the ears. Right here on the end. Sure, in the blue shirt, right there next to her in the black as well. And on the end over there, I want to get to the middle in the red sweatshirt. Ladies, just sit every other chair. We want to get the spots filled up, but sit every other chair. Leave a spot for the gentleman to sit in between you. So every other, just one more down, just every other seat. We just want to get some spots and see how many spots we have left for the ladies. We're going to come on down, have a seat. Every other chair, ladies, every other chair. Just scoot down one chair. Scoot down one chair, darling. Good, we're going to get one more lady, I think. How about all the way in the back? Yeah, right there. Yep, just point it to her head. Yep, come on up here. I want to get some of the guys up here as well, too. So the guys right there on the end right here. Sure, right here in the front right here. Sure, right over here in the blue here. And all the way in the back in the last row right there. Come on up. And right there in the black sweatshirt right there. Come on up. Quickly, guys, just have a seat. Sit anywhere in between the ladies. Just grab a seat in between the ladies quickly. I want to see how many spots we have left. Quickly, guys. Quickly. To see how many spots we have left. Come on up. Have a seat. We have a couple more guys up here. Sure, right over here. Come on up. And sure, right here in the front. And the red shirt right there. I think that's going to fill us up. We'll have to get another chair, maybe. We'll see. I think that's going to fill us. Quickly, guys, have a seat. Quickly, rush. Hurry. You want to get started quickly. Anywhere you want. Pick a seat. I think we're going to have one more guy that wants to come up here. Sure, right here on the end. And we want to get started, so quickly come up, and then we're going to go over. Those of you that are here out in the audience, I'm going to be here a real short time with you because we've only allowed a certain amount of time for the assembly this morning. So if I can ask you guys to quiet down, I do need to talk to the group up here. But I'm going to promise you something. I know we always have more volunteers than we do seats. So in a few moments, I'm going to explain how you can try this from your seat in the audience. But let me talk to the group up here real quick. Those of you that are up here on stage with me, Assuming each one of you are capable of learning, each one of you are fully capable of being hypnotized, okay? Please do not talk to the people that are sitting around you from this moment on. I need you to give me your full attention. Don't talk to the people around you. Don't talk to the people in the audience. Give me your full attention and follow even the simplest instructions that I give you today. For an example, if I ask you to place your right index finger in your right ear, then place your right index finger. That's just an example. You don't have to do that. You guys are going to be good. This is a learning process, like I said. Assuming you're capable of learning, you're capable of being hypnotized. In fact, the higher the IQ is, the higher the response of a person in this area. It does not mean it takes a high IQ to be hypnotized, but it does mean you must be capable of, once again, listening and following instructions. During the induction, that's the part we're going to go through the relaxation process. You might find that the person sitting next to you might lean up against you. Now, that is a very rare occasion when someone doesn't lean up against somebody, and really all that means, or all that indicates to me, is that those are the people that have allowed themselves to fully relax. So try not to let that break your concentration while you're up here, okay? I know your mind is going to wander up here from time to time, but here's the best piece of advice I can give you. If you find your mind wandering at any given point, try to get back on track to my voice as quick and close as you can. You'll do fine. If you have anything tight around the neck, if your jackets are tight or sweatshirts or anything like that, you're welcome to take them off or loosen them up if you feel more comfortable. Ladies, if you feel more comfortable, you can kick your shoes underneath your chair. I really don't care. I just want you to feel good and comfortable as we go through this. So just again, don't talk to the people around you. Don't talk to the people in the audience. Just try to really focus on me. I'm going to put on some music that you'll be able to focus on as well that'll help you to relax. But those of you that are in the audience out here as well, I make 2 promises every show. First promise is not that great. If you do anything to distract the individuals up here from concentrating, whether you're just making loud noises, trying to be distraction or disruption, I promise you're not going to have a show this morning. It is the nature of how a hypnosis show works. We do need complete quiet, but it's just going to be for about 5 minutes or so. And then after that time is over, I also promise you the more noise, laughter, and applause that you make after that point will not only help these people to go deeper into the hypnotic state, but also put on a better show for you. But not only we distract the people up here, you'll distract the people that are around you. I mentioned before you can try this from your seat in the audience. The truth is, it makes no difference where you're sitting. If you can hear my voice, you can go through this. So if you want to try it from your seat in the audience, you're more than welcome to. All you need to do is follow the same instructions I'm about to give the people up here. Now, that being said, if you see somebody near you or around you and they're trying this, please leave them alone. When somebody does real well in the audience, that might give me the opportunity to come out there and work with that individual. They might wind up here becoming part of the show, and we do that in a real fun way you wouldn't want to miss. So if you see somebody around you, please leave them alone. Let them try it. Let them participate. Just leave them be. I really promise you the more quiet you can be during the next 5 minutes, the more awesome your show is going to be this morning. It's really just the way it works. But those of you in the audience that want to try this, those of you that are sitting up here on stage with me, I just want you to start with me by sitting up straight in your chairs, both feet flat on the floor, your back against the chair firmly. Take your hands and place them on your lap, palms up, not touching one another, nor any object, and just start with me by simply closing your eyes. That's all you need to do. I'm going to turn the lights down low. I'm going to put some soft music on in the background. I really just want you to tune into the music you're going to hear in the background. I want you to tune into my voice. We're just going to take all other thoughts, all other sounds and voices, and place them completely aside. You can turn the stage lights down. You can turn the stage lights up for me all the way. Those of you up here, again, only on stage. Those of you in the audience, deeper asleep with each and every count. 1, 2, and 3. You can open up your eyes. You can open up your eyes. You can sit up in your chairs. I am going to come down the line. I'm going to speak with many of you individually. I'm going to slip you back to your seat in the audience right here. Likewise, right here, I'm going to slip you back to your seat. Likewise, right here, I'm going to slip you guys back out of here as well. Likewise, right here, also, I'm going to slip you guys back to your seat in the audience as well. And right here, the rest of the group are going to come down the line. I'm going to speak with you individually. And can you come here for a second, John? I'm going to put you right over here into this empty chair. Right here. Good. Come here, pal. I'm going to move you right here. In between these young ladies right here for right now. And what is your first name? Shaniqua, can you look up at me here, please? Just close your eyelids down good and tight. Shaniqua, just close the eyelids down good and tight right there. And as I do that, I want you to imagine that I'm gluing your eyelids tightly shut right there. And I'm placing my thumb on your forehead. When I remove my thumb, I want you to try to open your eyes. When I remove my thumb, you're going to find your eyelids are actually stuck very tightly shut. Try to open the eyes. You can't. Give it some effort. Try to open the lids. When I count to 3, they're going to pop right open. Now, 1, 2, 3, they pop right open. Good. It's weird, right? Look up at me here as well, darling. Just close your eyelids down good and tight. Just glue in the eyelids tightly shut right there, placing my thumb on the forehead. When I remove my thumb, I want you to try to open your eyes. You're going to find your eyelids are also stuck very tightly shut. Try to open the eyes. You can't. Give it some effort. They also pop right open. The eyes open up all the way. Good. I'm going to slip you over one chair. Sure, just go ahead and grab that chair right there. Look up at me here also, darling. Just close the eyelids down good and tight. Glue in the eyelids tightly shut right there, placing my thumb on the forehead. When I remove my thumb, try to open your eyes. You're going to find your eyelids are also stuck very tightly shut. Try to open the eyes. You can't. Give it some effort. Try to open the eyelids. They also pop right open. The eyes open up all the way. The eyes open up all the way. Good. Good. Look up at me here also. Just close the eyelids down good and tight. Just glue in the eyelids tightly shut. Try to open the eyes. You can't. Give it some effort. Try to open the eyelids. They also pop right open. The eyes open up right there. Good. Just close the eyelids down here as well. Just glue in those eyelids tightly shut. Place my thumb on the forehead. Try to open the eyes. You can't. Just give it some effort. They open up all the way. I'm going to slip you back out of here. You are so close, yet so far away, as they say. I'm also going to slip you back to your seat in the audience as well. Shaniqua, look up at me here. Just sit up all the way up in your chair for me and just close your eyelids once again. I just want you to relax your head. Just relax the head. Just relax the shoulders. I just want you to relax your arms as well. I just want you to take a deep breath in. Good. We're just going to relax the body deeper and farther. We're just going to float. Relax. Good, just remaining in that chair, that butt stuck to the chair, that chair stuck to the floor. Good, just look up at me here, darling. Also, just close the eyelids, just relaxing the head, the arms, the shoulders, the neck. We're just going to relax. Good, just remaining in that chair, that butt stuck to the chair, that chair stuck to the floor. Just close your eyes as well here, darling. Just gluing the eyelids tightly shut, placing my thumb on the forehead. Try to open the eyes. You can't. Give it some effort. Good, just stop trying and relax. Good, just remaining in that chair, that butt stuck to the chair. You could scoot down a chair here. You could scoot down here as well. You could scoot down here. I'm going to slip you back to your seat in the audience, so I'm going to move you down here with everybody else. Good. Just close the eyelids down here, darling. Good. Just relaxing the head, the shoulders, the arms, the neck, just the entire body. Just loose, limp, and relax. We're just going to float. Relax. Good. Deeper. Just close the eyelids down here, darling. Just gluing the eyelids tightly shut. Placing my thumb on the forehead. Try to open the eyes. Relax. Good. Deeper, farther. 10. Way down. 9. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just close the eyelids, darling. Just take a deep breath in. Relax. Good. Remaining in that chair, that butt stuck to the chair, that chair stuck to the floor, just relaxing as well. Just close the eyelids down here good and tight. Just glue in the eyelids tightly shut, placing my thumb on the forehead. Try to open the eyes. You can't. Give it some effort. They also pop right open. The eyes open up right there. The eyes open. The eyes pop up. There you go. Good. Just close the eyelids there for a second. Take a deep breath in and just relax. Good. Deeper, farther. 10. You got it. Just relaxing. Way down. 9. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take another deep breath in. Just let it out. Very slow, very easy. Now, can you put the house lights up a little bit? Just take another deep breath in. Just let it out. Very slow, very easy. Does anyone have anyone out here that looks like this? Anywhere? You got one over here? Good. Just take another deep breath in. Just let it out. Very slow, very easy. Now, good. Deeper and farther. 10. Way down. 9. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just relax. Good. Deeper and farther. Good. What's his name? Efren, the eyes open up right here. Efren, the eyes open up right here. Good. Look up at me here for a second, pal. Just close the eyelids down good and tight. I want you to imagine that I'm gluing your eyelids tightly shut right there. I'm placing my thumb on the forehead. Try to open the eyes. You can't. Give it some effort. Try to open them. Try to open them harder, harder, harder. They pop right open. The eyes open up all the way. The eyes open up. It's kind of weird, huh? Yeah, do me a favor. Just close the eyelids down good and tight. Good. Just relax. Relax. Good. Deeper. Farther. Way down. 10. Good. Way down. 9. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just relax. Good. Just Efren, the one I'm touching on the shoulder right now. Efren, the count of 3, I want you to open your eyes. You're going to head up and grab an empty chair up on stage. You're going to head up and grab an empty chair up on stage. You're going to find yourself skipping all the way to the empty chair up on stage, just like you're a Girl Scout delivering cookies or something. You're going to be skipping all the way to the empty chair on stage at the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, Efren, go ahead up there and grab an empty chair up on stage. It doesn't matter which way you go, just use the stairs. There you go, yeah. There you go. Yeah, go ahead. You can go up there. Go sit up there, up on stage. Harsh the eyes. Open up right here. Harsh the eyes. Open up right here. Good. Sit up in your chair here. Sit up here. Look at me over here, pal. Good. Just close your eyelids down good and tight for me. Good. Just closing them good and tight. Imagine I'm gluing the eyelids tightly shut. Try to open the eyes. You can't. Good. The eyes pop open. The eyes open up all the way. Good. Just relax. Relax. Good. Just Harsh. Only Harsh. You can sit down, guys. You'll see him. Trust me. Just Harsh. The one I'm touching on the back of the neck right now. Harsh. When I count to 3, I want you to open your eyes. You're gonna head up and grab an empty chair up on stage. Upon walking up to the empty chair on stage, though, you're gonna find yourself putting on the most feminine walk you have ever put on in your life. You're gonna be shaking your hips from side to side, just like you were the sexiest girl at this school at the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, Harsh, come on down here, pal. I want to work with you a little bit. There you go. There you go. Once you go that way, go to the stairs over there. It's a longer. There you go. Yeah. Good. Good. Go up the stairs and grab a seat up there on stage. There you go. There you go, Harsh. Hurry up. Go up there and grab a seat up on stage. No one has anyone else like this, right? No. Good. Harsh, go ahead, grab an empty chair up there on stage. Good. Once you sit next to everybody else here, sit next to everybody else. There you go. Good. Just relax. Shh. Relax. You got it deeper. Shh. 10, 9. Harsh. Shh. Relax. You know what was scary about that? To Harsh, that was sexy. I'm just talking to the whole group up here on stage with me. I'm talking to the whole group up here on stage with me. You've been so good in coming up here. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to wander down the road here in town. We're going to go find the nearest movie theater. At the count of 3, you're going to be watching the funniest movie you have ever seen in your life. And it's going to get funnier and funnier with each and every count now. 1. And 2. And 3. That is the funniest, craziest star movie I think we've ever seen. It's a real knee slapper, isn't it? Look, it's that stupid Roadrunner cartoon. Look, here he comes. Meet, meet, there he goes! And look, it's a double feature too, and the second movie started to play, except the second movie is really sad. The second movie is really, really sad, and an 18-wheeler just ran over a bunch of puppy dogs. And your neighbor feels really bad too. Comfort your neighbor, help him out, let him know it's gonna be okay, yeah? Comfort your neighbor, let him know it's gonna be okay. Look, the cartoon's on again, the cartoon's funny. Look, here he comes. Meet, meet, there he goes! No longer that funny movie, though, no longer that sad movie. We're just gonna float. Shh. Relax. Good, no longer that funny movie, no longer that sad movie. We're just gonna float. Shh. Relax. Good, deeper, farther. Just relax. And I'm going to count to 3. When I do that, I just simply want you to open your eyes. You'll know exactly what you're doing. Now, 1, 2, and 3. Sit up in your chairs, everyone. People are lying all over the place up here. Come here, I'm going to move you, darling. Come here, I'm going to switch places. Just go over there and grab that empty chair over there for me. Actually, you know what, darling? Once you guys switch places, once you guys just scoot around, let's get things differently situated as well. And come here, darling. I'm also going to switch places with you two guys, just get you guys differently situated as well. Do me a favor, could you just look up at me here, darling? Just close the eyelids down good and tight, just relaxing the body, just floating once again, just drifting, relaxing, way down, good. Deeper, farther, good. Just deeper, farther, just relaxing, good. Just relaxing, deeper and farther, good. Just relax. I'm gonna let you try this. I'm gonna let you try this on her. Take your thumb, push her forehead, just push. Relax. Good, you gotta push. Gotcha. Relax. Good, deeper, farther. Good. Relax. Relax. Good. Deeper, farther. 10. Way down. 9. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm talking to the whole group up here on stage. At the count of 3, I just simply want you to open your eyes. That's all you need to do. You're going to find at the count of 3, that every single time you hear me say the word hypnosis, whenever you hear me say the word hypnosis, the part of my clothing that you can see or the part of my clothing that you are exposed to will briefly disappear. Will only remain gone for a few quick seconds, and then just like magic, it will reappear, and everything will be completely normal, completely natural until you hear me say that word hypnosis. And then once again, every time you hear that word hypnosis, you're going to think that the part of my clothing that you can see or the part of my clothing that you are exposed to will briefly disappear, will only remain gone for a few quick seconds, and then just like magic, it will reappear. At the count of 3, I just simply want you to open your eyes. That's all you need to do. 1, 2, and 3. You can open up your eyes and sit up in your chairs. Everyone, kick back in your seats and relax a little bit. You guys are doing pretty well up here. I'm going to talk to the audience up here. I'm going to talk with the audience out there. You might want to listen in. You might find what I have to say to them to be informative. But those of you in the audience out here, the people that you still see up here, to my estimation, to one degree or another, some obviously a little deeper than others, but each one of them have reached a state that we do term as hypnosis. And it's difficult to describe until you come up here yourself to really feel what it's like and what the experience is like under hypnosis. Now, every single person has a different reaction because everybody has a different personality, but you might be interested in knowing, you guys might be interested in knowing that every single one of you out here may have experienced this before. How many times anybody here ever been in a car and you go in the car, you feel like you've only been in the car, it doesn't matter if you're a passenger, driver, or anything like that, but you're in the car and you feel like you've been in the car about 5 minutes, but in reality you've been in the car about 20 minutes, but you don't remember the last 15 minutes. Did that ever happen to anybody? That is actually a form of hypnosis, and if you've ever been watching TV or like your favorite movie or things like that, or your cell phone's ringing and you don't hear it, or your family member is calling your name from another room, you don't hear it because you're so hyper-focused on the movie you're watching, that hyper-focus is actually a form of hypnosis as well. Do me a favor. I know you guys are going to tell your friends and family later what you've seen here today. When you talk about the show, do me one favor. Please, when you describe the show, don't use the word daydreaming. A lot of people do that. I kind of take issue with it. I do agree all the time when someone asks me that, you know, the people that are come up here, what they're experiencing does resemble daydreaming. But the correct terminology for what they're experiencing is not daydreaming. The correct terminology for this is hypnosis. And every single time that someone sit up in your chairs, people are Kicking back. Sit up in your chairs here. Good. Sit up in your chairs. Good. Just relax. Good. Just relax. Good. Good. Just relax. Good. Good. Just relax. Good. Just relax. Good. Deeper and farther. Look up at me here, darling. Just close the eyelids down good and tight. Good. Just relax. Good. Deeper, farther. 10. Way down. 9. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just relax. Good. Deeper and farther. 10. Way down. 9. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just relax. Good. Now, I remove any and all suggestions that I've given you up here thus far today. I remove any and all suggestions that I've given you up here thus far today. Now, in a moment, I am going to begin to awaken the individuals that you do see. Before I do that, I'm going to give some of them what is termed as a post-hypnotic suggestion. There's a hypnotherapist is a career you might find in every single town. These are people that help somebody stop smoking or lose weight or get over the fear of flying, things like that. We are going to use it just for fun, as you're about to see up here today. The one I'm touching on the shoulder right now, darling, when I awaken you at the count of 5 and slip you back to your seat in the audience, you're going to find yourself doing one final thing for me today. When I awaken you at the count of 5 and slip you back to your seat in the audience, every single time you hear me say my name's Skylr, or whenever you hear me say my name's Skylr, it's going to cause you to stand from wherever you are in this room, pointing directly at me, yelling as loud as you possibly can. I love you, and I always have. This you'll do for me until you hear me say the word awake, and then you'll know exactly what you're doing. And the one I'm touching on the back right now, when I awaken you at the count of 5 harsh to slip you back to your seat in the audience, you also are going to do one final thing for me. When I awaken you at the count of 5 and slip you back to your seat in the audience, every single time you hear me say the word hypnosis, whenever you hear me say the word hypnosis, it's going to cause you to stand from wherever you are in the room. You're going to be jumping up and down in front of your chair, just like you're a winner on a game show, yelling as loud as you possibly can. I am the Oscar Mayer Wiener. I am the Oscar Mayer Wiener. This you'll do for me until you hear me say the word awake. And then you'll know exactly what you're doing. And the one I'm touching on the back right now, you've been pretty quiet up here. You may be pretty quiet or soft-spoken as a rule, I don't know. But when I awaken you at the count of 5 and slip you back to your seat in the audience, you're going to find yourself doing one final thing for me tonight or today. When I awaken you at the count of 5 and slip you back to your seat in the audience, whenever you hear me say the word website, you hear me say the word website, it's going to cause you to stand from wherever you are in this room. You're going to be addressing the entire audience, everybody here, yelling as loud as you possibly can. Don't you think I'm sexy? This you'll do for me until you hear me say the word awake, and then you'll know exactly what you're doing. And the one I'm touching on the shoulder right now, when I awaken you at the count of 5 and slip you back to your seat in the audience, you also are going to do one final thing for me. Whenever you see that girl or you hear that girl stand up and say, don't you think I'm sexy? It's going to cause you to stand up and yell back at that girl, honey. I am so much sexier than you are. In fact, the two of you are going to go back and forth in a verbal argument over who is sexier until you hear me say the word awake, and then you'll know exactly what you're doing. And I'm talking to the whole group, those I've touched, those I'm about to touch. Each and every one of you are going to find yourself doing one final thing for me today. When I awaken you at the count of 5 and slip you back to your seat in the audience at the very, very end of the show. At the very, very end of the show, when you hear me say the word Fido. When you hear me say the word Fido, it's going to cause you to stand from wherever you are in this room, and you'll be yelling as loud as you possibly can. Arf, 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 arf. This you'll do for me until you hear me say the word awake, and then you'll know exactly what you're doing. And we're just going to reverse the process we began a few short moments ago, easily, effortlessly. I'm going to count from 1 to 5. I want you to feel the body becoming more alert, more awake, more refreshed. Feeling great in every way, feeling better than you did when you first walked into this building this morning, feeling better than you felt in a long time with each and every count. 1, just feel that warm energy zipping through the arms, the legs, the fingers, the toes, causing you to feel fully alert, fully awake, fully refreshed. 2, just feel the energy zipping through the body from the top of the head to the bottom of the feet. Just feel the energy zipping through the body. 1, 2, and 3. Now, you may or may not remember what took place up here today, but your friends are going to tell you about everything. I assure you of that. But more alert, more awake, more refreshed as I do count to 5. 1, 2, 3. Your mouth might taste a little dry or a little like cotton mouth. That's a normal reaction, but alert and awake everyone as I do count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just feel the body coming up more alert, more awake, more refreshed. Just fully alert, fully awake, fully refreshed, feeling great in every way, feeling better than you felt in a long time. We're going to shoot all the way up on that last count. Fully alert, fully awake, fully refreshed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wide alert, wide awake, feeling fine. Look around. You're apt to find anything on the floor. Shoes, combs, earrings, wallets. I think there's a bracelet underneath the chair. Might belong to somebody. But right now I'm going to slip you guys all back into the audience with your friends. And as they come back, give them all a big round of applause. They were awesome. But let them just do me a favor, those in the audience, please. The people that are coming back to their seat, please don't talk to them just yet. You'll have plenty of time to talk to them later. Basic rule of thumb is if they're listening to you, they're not listening to me, and they're going to miss the suggestions that I gave them. So don't talk to them. Let them just kick back, relax, unwind, collect their thoughts. They were the stars of the show, so give them another big round of applause. They were fantastic. But congratulations again, once again, for all you guys for doing what it takes to get yourself in the seats that you're in right now. It means that you were out there and you achieved the GPA you're supposed to, and you didn't have too many unexcused absences and things like that. So congratulations. Make sure you thank your teachers, especially Miss Welsh, for putting this on the way out. You know, make sure you say thank you if you see her in the hallway as well, because they really want to go above and beyond to do something fun and special for you guys to recognize you. So I hope you guys appreciate that. I had a great time with you. I hope you guys had fun. My name is Skylr, and awake. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. That's sweet. I mentioned before, the people that were up here, to my estimation, to one degree or another, had reached the state that we do term as hypnosis.
The Oscar Mayer wiener!
Huh?
I am the Oscar Mayer wiener!
I can't hear you.
I am the Oscar Mayer wiener!
Awake! Yeah, thanks for sharing that, pal. Whatever. But check out the website also if you have time. Like I said, check out the website. You can see a bunch of different stuff.
I'm the sexiest person in here!
Okay. What's the matter?
I'm the sexiest person in here!
Uh-huh. Awake. You look fine. Yes. Sit down. It's really nice of you to share that with everybody. Appreciate it. It's just a demonstration of hypnosis, is what it is. It's just hypnosis. But I'm not going to get him again. Huh? Awake! You two want to get together later and work it out? Get together later and work it out, but thank you guys very much. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I hope to see you guys again next year, though. But before I go, has anyone seen my dog, Fido? Here, boy. Awake! Awake! Awake. Thank you guys. Thank you very much, guys. Congratulations once again, Renaissance program. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Hey, once again, keep your hands going together for Skylr, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for all of our participants tonight. And also keep your hands going for yourselves, because without you doing what you did, you wouldn't have been here today to see this awesome presentation. Also, don't forget to put your hands together for Miss Welsh and all this awesome living. That was awesome. All right, that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, go get those grades going again. Thank you so much. Good night.